everybody, and welcome to my channel. I am Laura. Nice to see you here. If you're new, welcome, welcome. If you've been with me for a while, thank you for coming back and spending time in my crazy world. This is week 3 for my intermittent fasting lifestyle. I'm trying to get back on track after a very rough year, and I'm going to say this week was not any good either. This year just continually seems to get worse and worse. So let me go back and give you some background on what's happened this past week. Last Friday, I had gotten a text message from my boss saying that one of my coworkers had passed away, surprisingly, unfortunately, in a motorcycle accident Friday night. Totally unexpected. She has 3 young children, single mom. As far as I know, dad's not been in the picture for quite a while, if ever, I don't know. She never really talked about him much. She's only worked with us for a little over a year, maybe a year and a half, if that. I do know the children were like 4th grade, 8th grade, and maybe a junior in high school. Her mom and dad is now going to be taking care of them, but totally did not see that one coming. And it just got me to thinking yet again about how precious life is, number 1, how fast it can be taken away from us, number 2, and how many people in my world that I personally know have passed away this year. When I started counting them up a little while ago, I got to 9 people that I personally know, that's either family, my neighbors, or friends, and one friend's son, which I had met him once. But 9 people. It's only October. That's a lot of loss in 1 year. A lot. So I don't know. It's gotten to me. I know this week at work is going to be tough. This morning we had the grief counselors out to talk to anybody that needed some support or anything in the future. There was some crying, there was some tears shed. They're starting a GoFundMe, which I'm not a fan of GoFundMe. I'll just tell you right now, they take way too much percentage of the family's money for what they do. So we've started a little collection on our own at work and stuff to help the grandparents out with the children and any burial needs. It's just been so much. This year has just been a crazy year. So I just wanted to ask you guys, prayer warriors, keep them in mind, keep the family in mind. Crystal was the young lady's name. Beautiful girl. I always loved her hair. She'd come in long, bright red hair, it's just beautiful, big blue eyes. She was a character in herself. She rode on my bus a couple times when she first started, but then she's been doing her own thing. And now that I'm in the office, I don't talk to her as much as I used to, but when we was in the break room, we'd chat a little here and there, but it wasn't like I was real close to her. But still, it's a coworker that I saw every day. I literally had just seen her it felt like 2 to 3 hours, which it probably was. I'm not sure what time at night that the accident happened, but she just left work at 5:30 that day, so it was just that quick. We just saw her. Anyways, so hug up your family members and your loved ones and tell them you love them every day. That's one thing that I make sure that the kids and I always do, and they've done it since they were little. And anytime we're on the phone together, we get ready to get off the phone, we always tell each other we love them before we say goodbye, because this year especially has shown us how quickly life can be gone. So just want to throw that out there. Ask my prayer warriors to keep my coworkers' family in prayer. Like I said, her name is Crystal, and she will be truly missed, which has been making things a little more, hard for me, hitting close to home yet again. This week is it's going to be tough. So anyways, back to what we're here for. How did my week go, other than having some really poor news? Again, still struggling. I'm really was thinking that I was going to get in here and dive in and just get back on track. And that is not what has happened. I mean, it's a slow go with this weight loss right now. I did do a 10K yesterday over the Galveston Causeway Bridge. A couple of my friends were out there and we walked the first 3 miles over the bridge and just walked back the last 3. I just wasn't feeling it. I really just was not feeling it at all. I had a bad headache. I had not hardly had any sleep and I just didn't want to be out there. But we did it. We got it over with. It was the second race in a 3-race series, a bridge series. Last month was Kemah Bridge, which was a 10K also. And then this was a 10K. And then next month will be a half marathon over the LaPorte Bridge. And I will have to say, the Galveston Bridge is sort of gradual up and down and back up and down what we ran. That LaPorte Bridge, I'll take a picture of it and show y'all when we do it next month. That sucker is high and we have to run up and over it, turn around at the bottom and go back up and over it. I am not looking forward to that bridge. I have not hill trained in years. I am nowhere ready for that monster. But it's just part of the series and I'm just going to get it done. I need these races to keep me moving, even though I'm not doing what I need to do on my weight loss side to get down where I need to be as of yet. But I need motivation to keep me moving because that June race will be here before you know it. And I need to be able to do a half marathon. So that's why I keep signing up for these crazy little things. And I know if I'm out there with friends, I'll do it. And if they run, I'll run. If they walk, I'll walk. It's sort of one of those things. I'm not the leader in the running department at all. At all. I'm more of a follower when it comes to running. If they say, let's just walk, I'm like, okay, good, I'm walking. I don't like running. I actually hate running. I like the social part of it. Anyway, so that is how my week went as far as exercise. I did not do anything around the house. I did a 10K this week. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, gosh, I am really going to try to get better. I'm not feeling real well today, and I feel like I've got a major headache in the middle of my head. It hit me earlier. I know what that is. That is a blood pressure headache for me. And my blood pressure has definitely been up these last few days. I know it has been. So I did go to the doctor last week and she gave me some more blood pressure meds. Have I been taking them? No, I went and picked them up Saturday and I have not taken them yet. So I'm going to start doing that this week also and get back on the meds. I hate taking medicine. I hate it with a passion. But until my life gets sort of lined out and I start getting some more of this weight off, I really think I need it because, like I said, I'm feeling really bad today. And that's the only thing I can really think it could be because of where it's at and how I'm feeling. Because I know I've felt like this before. And when I took my blood pressure, it was like 151 over, I don't remember, 97, 98, something like that. So I know that's what it is. It's definitely one of those headaches. And I know I know why. So that is how things have been going and rocking and rolling in my world this week. As far as the weight loss goes, very little because Laura didn't eat right yet again this week. And I told myself enough is enough. We've got to start doing better. Last week, did I? Nope. Same situation happened. One thing after another, people bringing food in, bringing snacks in. Hey, let's go grab something for lunch. I'll bring it back in. Same scenario. So I have decided I've got to get 2 things actually. Number one, I saw on a carnivore video the other day, this cool air fryer that looks, it's an indoor grill with air fryer. And it looked so cool. I'm like, okay, I'm ordering one of those and I'm going to start doing my meats in that because that is a lot of my problem. I don't like to cook and I certainly don't like to clean up the mess. Like tonight I'm fixing to make some steaks. Well, guess what? I'm going to have to do it in the cast iron skillet, which means I got dishes to clean. So I think I'm going to invest in this particular air fryer and see how it does because you can cook frozen meat from frozen to ready to go in this thing. And the cleanup looks very minimal and it's a good size. So I can do, bacon laid straight out and not, in the little air fryer that I got, I have to cut the bacon in half to get them to lay down in there. This one is a decent size. You can do 2 or 3 steaks in the bottom. I'm like, okay, I'm fixing to get me a new air fryer. And hopefully that will help me with being able to cook because that's quick and easy instead of grilling outside, which I haven't done that in a long time either. So I'm trying to get it to where I have no more excuses, bottom line. So that's going to be next on the agenda. I think I'm going to order me a new air fryer and try to cook more meats and veggies. So how did the weight go? Last week I weighed in with you guys, I was 204.0. Yep. This week I am 203.2, a 0.8 down, not even a full pound. How depressing is that? But it's my own fault. Like I said, I've not been eating right. I know I haven't. So, and probably that 0.8 is from the 10K yesterday. So that's the weigh-in this week, a 0.8. It is what it is. It is. I mean, I have no one to blame but myself. And I don't even know how this week is going to go because so far today I have not been doing well. Anyways, that's yet to be determined next week. All right, guys, that's my update. I hope y'all are all doing well. Not a lot to talk about this week. Again, keep my coworkers and my work family in your prayers and Crystal's family. It's just a long week. That's all I can say. This week is just going to be a long, sad week. Lots of changes now. So anyways, I'm going to get off here and I hope you all have a great week. I will check in with you guys next week and let you know how I did. All right, I'll talk to y'all then. Bye.